Countries that are rich are also the world's smallest countries. Many economical crashes happened, but the rich countries barely made a dent in their huge wealth. Some small countries make smart decisions like Switzerland, Singapore and Luxembourg benefit from having sophisticated financial sectors and tax regimes which attract foreign investments. Other small countries like Qatar and UAE have large reserves of hydrocarbon or other lucrative natural resources. Here comes the list of top 10 richest countries in the world. In number 10 we have Norway. Norway discovered large offshore reserves in 1960s. Which gave the rise to the country's economy and made Norway the Europe's top petroleum production. Norway, heavily reliant on oil, faced a significant economic downturn in early 2020 due to crashing oil prices and the global pandemic, with GDP falling 6.3% in the second quarter. However, the country's substantial $1.4 trillion sovereign wealth fund and low income inequality helped it recover relatively quickly. Despite the initial shock, Norway's high per capita GDP and effective economic management ensured that the average citizen's well-being remained strong. In number 9 we have United States of America. In 2020, the United States entered the top 10 wealthiest countries list, largely due to pandemic-related socioeconomic measures and falling energy prices that impacted other petroleum-based economies. Despite a brief 2-month recession, the U.S. economy quickly rebounded and is now thriving. The IMF has upgraded its 2024 growth forecast for the U.S. to 2.7%, highlighting its significant role in driving global economic growth. In number 8 we have San Marino. San Marino, the oldest republic in Europe and the 5th smallest country in the world with just 34,000 citizens, is among the wealthiest due to its low income tax rates. Despite the pandemic and energy crisis, it has shown remarkable resilience, with strong performances in tourism and manufacturing. San Marino is also working to align its fiscal laws with EU and international standards. In number 7 we have Switzerland. Switzerland, known for its inventions and high mean wealth per adult, excels in banking, insurance, tourism, and exports, including pharmaceuticals and precision instruments. According to the 2023 Global Wealth Report, it has the highest density of millionaires worldwide. However, the country has faced economic challenges, including the impact of the pandemic, rising energy prices from the Ukraine war, and a near collapse of Credit Suisse. Additionally, the Swiss National Bank's interest rate hike aimed at curbing inflation has led to increased investment costs and slower economic growth. In number 6 we have United Arab Emirates. Once reliant on agriculture, fishing, and pearl trading, the United Arab Emirates transformed economically with the discovery of oil in the 1950s. Today, its cosmopolitan population enjoys significant wealth, with traditional architecture alongside modern shopping centers. The UAE's economy is diversifying beyond oil, with major sectors including tourism, construction, trade, and finance. Despite a temporary drop in global wealth rankings due to the pandemic and falling oil prices, the UAE quickly regained its top 10 status as energy prices recovered. In number 5 we have Qatar. Despite a general decline in oil prices since the mid-2010s, Qatar has remained one of the world's richest nations due to its vast reserves and small population. While its per capita GDP fell below $100,000 for several years, it has been steadily increasing. The country faced challenges during the pandemic, including high COVID-19 rates among migrant workers and disruptions from global trade conflicts and regional tensions. Nevertheless, Qatar's economy has shown resilience and is projected to grow by around 2% in 2024 and 2025. In number 4 we have Singapore. Eduardo Saverin, co-founder of Facebook and Singapore's richest resident, moved there in 2011 to benefit from the island nation's tax-free capital gains and dividends. Singapore, which transformed from an illiterate and resource-poor nation in 1965 into a thriving financial hub, attracts high-net-worth individuals through its business-friendly environment. Despite its success, the city-state faced a 3.9% economic contraction in 2020 due to the pandemic, with a rebound to 8.8% growth in 2021. However, economic challenges from China's slowdown have led to slower growth, with projections of just 1% in 2023 and not more than 2% in 2024 and 2025. In number 3 we have Ireland. Ireland, with a population of about 5.3 million, recovered from the 2008-9 financial crisis through major reforms, boosting employment and per capita GDP. However, its status as a major corporate tax haven, with many large U.S. firms benefiting from its low 12.5% tax rate, skews the economic benefits toward multinationals rather than the average Irish citizen. While Ireland's economy has improved, the national household disposable income is slightly below the EU average, and income inequality remains significant, with the wealthiest earning nearly 5 times more than the poorest. In number 2 we have Macau. Macau, a former Portuguese colony and now a special administrative region of China, saw rapid wealth growth after liberalizing its gaming industry in 2001. Known for its casinos and high per capita income, it was once on track to become the richest nation. However, the COVID-19 pandemic temporarily disrupted its economy, causing it to slip out of the top 10 richest nations. Despite this setback, Macau has since rebounded strongly, with per capita purchasing power surpassing its 2019 levels. In number 1 we have Luxembourg. Luxembourg, with a population of about 670,000, is known for its picturesque landscapes, cultural festivals, and high standard of living. While the global financial crisis and pressure to reduce banking secrecy had minimal impact, the COVID-19 pandemic led to business closures and job losses. Despite a strong rebound to over 7% growth in 2021, the economy faced setbacks due to high interest rates, the Ukraine war, and broader Eurozone issues, contracting by 1% in 2023. Nevertheless, Luxembourg maintains a high standard of living, with per capita GDP consistently above $100,000 since 2014.